What broke? Oh, that's the one I missed right there. It didn't work. Did I do it the right way, or was I being dumb? So this is I left the ball sitting right here, and then I just flipped the lever. That's what I was supposed to do, right? Oh no. Oh no. The door should have stayed closed and something else would have happened. You're joking. I have to... Oh, well, get ready for another 15 minutes. Okay. Okay, let me make sure I'm standing in the right spot. Okay. Well, this is going to be a very entertaining episode for YouTube. Oh my god, okay. But anyway, what was I... Oh yeah, I was talking about, like, with Windows 10. Okay, yeah, so... Damn. Well, hey. It is what it is at this point. I literally was just talking about the jank of playing a of like the sweet spot of playing a game that's old but not too old, because as it gets older it gets more and more stable up to a point, and then after that everything starts degrading. So literally case in point. But yeah, because like I've literally held off switching to Windows 11 just because I am worried about, because like for some reason there's something on my PC that is actually preventing it from auto updating, because I do have auto updates turned on, but I need to go and look again, but there's something that was saying like my desktop is actually not ready for Windows 11, so I need to actually investigate and see what's stopping it from being quote unquote ready for Windows 11, because I know it should be able to handle it. I have a RTX 3090 and then a Intel 11th gen i9 processor, like, and 64 gigs of RAM. So it's like I don't like I have a decent system, so it's not like the system's old. I just need to figure out exactly what piece of software I need to update. I'm sure there's some like runtime that's not updated all the way or something. I don't know. But anyway, I need to figure that out and then actually do the update to Windows 11, and I want to one of my friends said that they have a gutted version of Windows 11 that has like all the junk just stripped out of it. I am going to try and see if I can get my paws on that version, rather than just the actual retail version of Windows 11, so that way I don't have junk just on my PC, like all the freaking advertisements and shit they put on Windows 11 now. If not, I guess I'm going to have to do the retail version of Windows 11, which I really am not looking forward to. But the part that's actually really scary for me is what's going to break when I do the update. Like, what piece of software that I use for my streaming or my video making, or what's going to break when I do the update, because I know something's going to break. and then it's going to be the fun of like trying to troubleshoot and update and figure out exactly what it is. And I'm not looking forward to that whole process at all. That's literally why I've been putting it off for so long. Fun fact: this puzzle was infamous for the way you solve it. You can see now why. So in the Riven remake, there's an achievement called the Watcher, where you have to stare at the fire marble polisher for doing things for 15 minutes in a single play. Yeah, I know. Whenever I was doing the Riven remake playthrough, someone, I forget if it was you or not, but someone mentioned that to me, and I was debating doing it, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna sit here and stare at a thing for 15 minutes while I'm playing for other people as well. That's honestly kind of rude. But now I'm having to do it anyway multiple times in the UrU playthrough. So Cyan just joking about this puzzle a little as the callback. That's actually kind of funny. Now I kind of want to go and get that achievement just to prove, hey, I've done it. I have done it multiple times. I have played through UrU. At least do it with the fire marble polisher. At least you had something interesting to stare at as you were contemplating your life choices for sitting 15 minutes in a virtual world. Honestly though, for some normal gameplay, like all you would have to do is just press the button. You could go and do laundry, do dishes, do some homework or something while you're sitting here waiting for it. You can do other things. That's the curse of being a content creator, I guess, is like now I have to sit here and figure out how to be entertaining for 15 minutes while we sit here and wait for the game to run its course. I'm just oh my god. I am really curious to see what's going to happen, though. After standing here for 15 minutes. Yeah, no, it was actually really cool. And I felt super smart whenever I put together, oh, hey, they're verses. And trying to actually figure out and actually put them together. That was like peak Myst, like putting together information and realizing what it means. And I love that. The execution. Sit here and stare at a lever for 15 minutes and figure out how to be entertained. But game, that's your job. You're supposed to be entertaining me. That's why I'm playing you. And you're making me sit here and stare at a lever for 15 minutes. It's like, that's why I'm choosing to play a game, because I don't want to go through the effort of figuring out how to be entertained. I want you to put in the effort to entertain me, because I am a lazy dragon. Oh my god. On a side note, speaking of games and being entertained, one of my friends has... Oh, I'm already feeling myself cringe admitting this. One of my friends has somehow gotten me casually into World of Warcraft. I have never played World of Warcraft until slightly earlier this year. And the reason I finally gave in to playing it was because they came to me and they were like, oh, by the way, you can play as a dragon now. Oh, Gosh darn it, you freaking know how to convince me to play a game, don't you? uh, but yeah, there was like a update that came out called like you see me play that for quite a few hours. A lot of that was AFK. A lot of that was me being just AFK doing other shit while World of Warcraft was on the background. I was doing the classic MMO strategy of trying to up my hours by not actually playing the game, just sitting in game AFK. Anyway, but no, like there was an update that came out called Dragonflight or something for World of Warcraft, and they introduced a new character race. Basically, or I think they're called the Drakthir, and they're basically a dragon humanoid race, very similar to Dragonborn from D&D. The Drakthir are quite handsome. The Volpera are the only reason you found any interest in it, and now Durgs are in it too. Fun fact, one of my friends is actually a fox furry, and they play a Volpera. So yeah, there's that. But yeah. And let me tell you, one of the things I have gotten most addicted to in World of Warcraft is not actually even the gameplay. I actually, so this may be a complete hot take, but whenever it comes to combat in games, I am much more of an action RPG type of combat system person, and I don't really care for the World of Warcraft style, where it's literally just, oh, let me just button, button, button press, button press, button press, trying to like do like basically combo rotations while trying to keep an eye on AoEs to get out of AoEs. Like the actual combat system in World of Warcraft is actually does not keep me engaged very well. And so I've actually taken on the role with my friends as a preservation evoker, as the healer, because I find the healing aspect in World of Warcraft much more entertaining and engaging in combat rather than the actual like DPS side of it. So I don't know, just but what's actually gotten me like really addicted in World of Warcraft is the flying mechanics of all things. You've literally made a Volpera sound and just never gonna use it. You made him just because of foxes. Yeah. How long until I'm gonna try Baldur's Gate 3 because I can make my own attractive Anthro Dragon character called Dragonborn? So I've already played Baldur's Gate 3. I played it literally when it came out. That was back before I started really getting into content creation. So I actually played a lot of it off screen. So it wouldn't be a blind playthrough. I'd be more than happy. Honestly, that's probably what we could play some Baldur's Gate 3 in like the 1 or 2 streams I do this next month, just to hang out and have fun. That could be fun. We could play like a fun little modded playthrough of it too. That'd be fun. You enjoy Final Fantasy 14 over WoW, but love the look of the Drakthir. They did fantastic with the Drakthir look. I think I literally spent like an hour and a half in character creation trying to make the exact replica of myself, which I feel like I did pretty good. Of course, they're like, who can resist the Hey, no, I played it literally day one whenever it came out day one, and I am a full Larian supporter. Any more Larian games that come out, you better believe we'll be playing them on stream and I'm making a series of them because I love Larian as a studio. They are amazing. But yeah, maybe that's what we could do. We could do some Baldur's Gate 3, a couple sessions of Baldur's Gate 3, or whatever, whenever I have a chance to come back home for a day or two during training. That could be fun. That could be really fun. Oh yeah, I was talking about the flying in WoW. So the flying mechanic in WoW is actually really good. Like I was not expecting it to be as good. It's very physics based, and like so like it's like you actually like fly down to pick up speed, and then you go up and you go up higher than you were originally. So to actually climb higher in the sky, you like do like these diving maneuvers, and it is actually so much fun, and I have gotten so addicted to flying. And that's another amazing thing about the Drakthir, because the Drakthir have wings and they have an ability called Soar, where you literally just start flying as a Drakthir, whereas every other race you have to have a flying mount in order to do that. And so it's literally, I don't need a flying mount. I'm a dragon. I just fly when I want to. It's so fun. It is like, oh my god, it's so fun. And because In my group of people who play it, I've become the potion herbalism person, and so like I a lot of time in whatever I'm just flying around gathering up herbs from all around, and so it's so nice because whenever you're mounted and you gather herbs, you get instantly unmounted and you have to remount and then take off again. But as a Dracthyr, I don't have to do that. I can literally just fly around, land, pick it up, fly, land, pick it up, fly. At least it's oh my god. I've gotten so addicted to the flying mechanic and WoW, it's not even funny. It's honestly, it's one of the best flying mechanics I've played with in any game. I'm actually extremely impressed by it. Come to find out, it's actually apparently their second attempt at a flying mechanic too. Because like the first, there's a way where you can actually toggle between the old flying and the new flying. And after you get the feel of the new flying, there's the old flying. It feels so bad, so bad. Off topic, you actually recently found a cool fan game of an older cartoon series, Code Lyoko? I've never heard of that cartoon. IFSCL, Simulated Fictional Interfaces of Code Lyoko. Oh, something's happening. Oh my god, it's a ladder. Indeed, the perks of having wings. I can move now, right? We're good, right? I can move, I can go back into first person? I hope. Okay. Okay. Woo! That was a fun 30 minutes. See, the perks of having wings. If I was a Dracthyr right now, if I was actually a dragon, I could just fly over the boulder. Oh, shit. Is that fine? Did I do bad? Okay, no, we're good. I can just fall through the hole. Okay. Oh, so that's not where I go. That's just to come back to the... Okay. Okay, well, let's try to stay on top of this. Okay. As I now discovered, the path of the stone is indeed for those who toil. Indeed it is. Okay. That's perfect time for lagging. Hello. See, I know nice symbol. Hey, thank you for the resub, Kazuki. 3 months already. Oh my gosh. Wow, I can't believe this has been that long. Time goes by so fast. Oh, we're here. That was perfect timing for the music. Interesting. don't have to push the blue button. It resets everything. Okay. I remember that from Kadish to Lessa. Those blue buttons reset everything. And here we have... Oh no, the music's doing the thing. I might need to restart real quick. This feels metaphysical. Don't know how to describe it, but I kind of like the vibe. It feels triumphant to me. It feels like triumphant because we finally managed to get here after so much craziness, waiting basically an hour for 3 different things. Okay, let me quickly wait. How do I take a picture again? Is it this? No, that's the audio. That's picture. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Yeah, that's fine. Let me go ahead and do a restart real quick to fix the music issues. Feels like ascending to a higher plane. All of the music kind of surrounding Kadish himself has all been very mystical and metaphysical, to use your words. Although we finally get to the epic tree. How do I take a picture? Yeah. That's the result of me not playing this game for a few weeks. And I'm just like, oh, wait, controls. Right, yeah. Controls are a thing. But the right side, you get to listen to the amazing Cyan intro. Or should I say, nostalgia incarnate. Oh, I need to do that too, don't I? I do. Hold on. I'm gonna wait for it to finish loading first. Y'all can see my taskbar. Dang it. And there we go. Myst was your first CD game. Oh, hell yeah. So it really is nostalgia incarnate for you then, huh? Okay. Go here. Yeah. Okay. So we literally have the symbol of the path of the shell here. So do I... No, I don't just stand in the center. You were 4 when it was released? Wait, you were playing Myst at 4 years old? That's kind of cool, actually. Are you talking about the original Myst or like one of the newer releases? Oh, nice. Okay. So. Oh my god. The 1993 original, hell yeah. It's like, Clip, that is something you and me have in common. So, like, I wouldn't necessarily call it playing Myst with my mom, but like I would. So my mom is not a gamer at all by any stretch of the imagination, but she played the original Myst and Riven. And I remember I don't even know how young I was, like young where I have like extremely like no memories of it whatsoever. Like I'm gonna say like maybe like 3, 4, somewhere in there, very similar to Jonathan probably. But my mom was playing the original Myst, and I think I talk about this as well when I'm playing Myst, and then also in like the Myst video, the Myst theory video that I done. But there was a I would always like love just being in the room with her and my dad whenever they were like they were like playing the game, just like kind of like, you know, just chilling out with them and just having family time with them while they were playing Myst and Riven. There's like there's one specific scene where they were in Stoneship Age in specifically Akinar's room, and there is that like little gadget that they have that's on the desk where it changes from the rose to the skull. And like that specific gadget, I remember being absolutely mortified at it whenever they went into Akinar's room, and she changed it from the rose to the skull. And I remember I was just mortified at it. I was like, "What kind of game is this?" And but like I remember like barely like trying to help her like solve the piping puzzle in the Channelwood Age, and like trying to help her map it out. And then like I remember like she was like, or like I expressed some kind of interest in wanting to play it myself, and she gave me a warning that has stuck with me about the entire Myst games, which is she gave me a warning of, whenever you do play it, you got to be careful, because sometimes you go into a book and you can't come back out. Obviously referring to the red and blue books, but at the time I was like, oh my god, what if I get stuck in like Channelwood or something? I was like, ah. But I don't know, I just have so many like fun, this like little like weird quirky memories of like being just with my parents as they were playing the original Myst and Riven. And so like that's probably why it's one of my favorite series of all times. With you as Myst 3 on PlayStation 2, that's when you fell in love with Amateria. You played that age, rolling the balls. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Amateria is a super fun age. I can imagine just being hyper fixated with just, even when you get the puzzle solved, just like rolling the balls back and forth on Amateria and like going to go through the roller coaster again and again and again. Okay, what do I do? This is kind of giving me similar vibes to one of the puzzles on Kadesh Talessa, actually, where there is like that puzzle with like all the lights shining down, and you had to like travel. We're gonna do that. So jump to here, and we're just gonna like traverse the inverse of the light, because that's literally the same like puzzle mechanic as was in Kadesh Talessa. No, I jumped too far. Oh my god, I can't get in the center. You have more nostalgia for Exile than any other Myst game. Since you played the others yourself years later. I think for me it was Riven. I think Riven is the one that I have the most nostalgia for. Now I think that's why Riven's my favorite game out of the entire series. Also, just Riven's just a really good game. Read the clues again. Okay. Okay. So the door lies at the end of the path. The passing of time brings the path to the gathered. Be still. The action of the gathered means nothing. The action of the deceit is toiling in vain. Darkness comes at the end of time. Seek the path of the shell. The passing of time brings the past to the present. Take time to understand the path of the shell. The number of the Watcher is 625. The way is more clear at the end of time. Oh, I think I get it. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Exile was a great game, too. I loved Exile when I was playing through it. Okay, I think I might understand. So it says, there's a line that says, the way is more clear at the end of time. So, I mentioned as we were walking in here that there was a symbol for a none. We have a way to go in and out of this area, so what if I go to a none and put it to the end of time, which would be, I think, stage 3 is the end of time, even though it's staged. So what if I go to a none and put it to the stage 3, and then come back and see what's changed? Because we're on, obviously we're on stage 4 right now. So if the book's over there. So this should take us back to stage 1, I think. Get ready to make the none laps some more. Okay, yes. Here we are, we're on stage 1, so we need to go just wrap you around twice to get you to what I'm considering, quote-unquote, the end of time, which is when the age is in basically space and kind of disintegrating. And hopefully I put 2 and 2 together, seeing the none symbol, as well as that phrase, the end of time, when this age clearly deals with time as a concept, even though it's all faked. Oh, Kazuki! I just saw the that drawing you have of your Valkyria character. That's awesome. Really good at drawing. Ooh, and I just remembered too. Tomorrow I am going to finally see. I got reminded because right above that drawing you sent is the teaser for the Demon Slayer stuff. Tomorrow I am finally going to go see Infinity Castle in the theaters. I am so excited! Oh my god! I've been waiting to see Infinity Castle for so long, and I cannot wait to go see it tomorrow. Oh, I know I'm gonna love it. It's it's from what I haven't really seen many spoilers. Obviously, like, you know, it's kind of hard to avoid them for so long, especially for such a hyped movie. But okay, we should be. I mean, let's go double check to make sure we're correct. But like from what I've understood, it's basically the Akaza movie. So, and like, I mean, Akaza is literally one of my favorite characters in the show. Even though him being a antagonist and all. I don't want to say a villain because I've heard a lot about, apparently his backstory is extremely tragic. So, yes, we're in the correct stage. We're in stage 3, the end of time. So let's head back to Ralto. Tron Ares. I've heard they're making another Tron. I am actually curious to go see that myself as well. Okay. The end of time, and now... not seeing... Yeah, not really seeing much difference. Kaza's probably your favorite of the demons now. Kaza was my favorite even after he did the unfortunate of taking care of... Actually, no, oh, wait a second. I am noticing a difference. The outside, or the screens here, because these are obviously screens and like a dome, they're space now. Instead of the orange glow that they were during stage 4. Oh, okay. You miss saying the overcomplicating things during feels good to be back. Wait, hold on. Great. I'm overcomplicating things again. Great. Okay. I was close. I was close? Really? Okay, hold on. Maybe if I... go here, and then jump into the center. Nope. Okay. $372. Take time to understand the path of the shell. Well, this is clearly the path of the shell, because it's take time to understand the path of the shell. The passing of time brings the past to the present. The path of the shell is toil for the gathered. Or sorry, no, I'm dumb. Sorry, the path of the stone is toil for the gathered. The way is made clear at the end of time. 625. Wait, hold on. You play with IRL friend of mine from school on PlayStation, and he was playing Visage in a party. You were playing Visage with him in a party on PlayStation. He was stuck on the face bashy guy. Past the present was the cave puzzle. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I think okay, I see. There's only one line. It's just a matter of where I start. So if I start here in the middle, I go out, and then I follow the path around like this. Not quite. Maybe I did it reverse. Maybe if I go out like this and go around. face bashy guy you talking about in Visage? No. Okay. Right idea, but overcomplicating it? How am I overcomplicating it now? Wait, huh? Do I just walk in straight like this? That'd be something. I'm not sure how else to comprehend this shape. Because I tried using just the black, or just the non-light spots. I've tried using the light spots. Wrong starting point. Oh, you're talking about Rakem, Kazuki. Oh yeah, the guy in the crutches. I know what you're talking about. Start here. It's Myst. Wait, what? Hold, I was not expecting that. I might just went from like mild frustration to extreme excitement. Hold on. Okay, first of all, did you miss me? No, the mild frustration was because like the lines, because like it's like there's the whole like red herring line, the center one going up and down that doesn't even matter, and all you have to do is follow follow the spiral, which I was about to gripe about, but I'm not even gonna gripe anymore. I'm in Atris's library. Wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. No! I can't go outside! Oh no, I can't even go behind the tower, can I? The red and blue books are gone. There's no Rhine book. I can't interact with tower rotation, even though there's red line. Wait. Oh wow, that is. I thought that was like a red hoodie or something. No, that's Riven clothes. Oh wow. Okay. Wait. So what do I do here? I linked into the fireplace. How the hell there's no way I'm gonna have to remember that code, right? I don't remember the code to twist the fireplace around. Okay, we'll figure this out in a second. We're gonna go on an ad break real quick, and probably while I'm on the ad break, I'm gonna go look up or remember what the code was, and then we'll put it in when we come back. Yeah. Go look. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to look it up. Do they no? There's no way they expect you to remember the OG code, right? I'm sure there's people that do. But like, what if someone played UrU that's never played Myst, and then they go here and they're like, "What am I supposed to do?" Oh, whoops. My web browser popped up on this screen. Sorry. The Dirk went missing for a second. Yeah. There we go. Talk about Myst fans. That is very true. It was impossible for me to remember since the mystery pick. I had the playthrough randomized. I've played through Myst several times. The Myst playthrough I did was not blind. That's the reason I did the randomized, is because I played through Myst a couple times already, not randomized. Because I played through Myst, obviously, like I said, I had like the slight memories of like playing alongside my parents, but then I also played through Myst 1 or 2 times in high school, whenever. Because like I downloaded the mobile versions of the original Myst and Riven, the mobile for my phone, and I played through Myst and Riven, but on my phone. And the reason I downloaded them originally for my phone was because I wanted to have something to pass the time during finals week at school. So I played through the Myst and Riven during finals week in my downtime at school. And then okay, I have the image pulled up of the fireplace code, so I'll be able to replicate that here in a second. Each version of the double digits. Oh wow. So I imagine what's probably about to happen is we're going to put in this fireplace code. The fireplace is going to spin around. And then we're going to go... I wonder, is the green book going to be there? Or we're going to be able to link to the Atrus's place on Riven? Where we... Or not Riven. I say Riven because that's where the game Riven starts, is in this spot. To Atrus's place in Dunny, because I know that book at the end of Myst, the green linking book, links to Dunny. Kavir, is Kavir in Dunny? I was under the impression Kavir was in Dunny. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I meant. I was being dumb because my mind was, I was thinking, oh hey, you begin Riven. You begin Riven in this spot, so I was thinking Riven, even though it's not actually Riven. That's what my brain was doing. Anyway, welcome back from the ad break, everyone. We're about to put in the fireplace code, which is boom boom, boom boom. Kavir's where Gin and Atrus lived for a few years during the Book of Atrus. Gotcha. Okay. You begin Riven on Earth, technically. Huh? Wait, what? You don't begin Riven on... You begin Riven in Kavir. Because you're in Kavir whenever Atris gives you the... That's... Okay, fair. You're right. I'm sorry. I had a... Boop, that was a smooth brain moment. I completely forgot Dunny is on Earth, technically. Not even technically. Dunny is on Earth. Ooh, that's an odd. It like wanted to rotate my character, but it didn't also. Oh, hey. Roto page. Wait. That's no, there's no way that's all it was. The green book's not even here. There's one thing left I took pictures of that might come in use now. Oh! This is an Easter egg. This wasn't the actual solution. That's why, okay, that's why it doesn't, they didn't re-give the code out. Okay. Talk about this! Okay. Now, how the hell am I gonna parse this? Hold on. It's fair. Now let's see how good I am at combining images or drawing skills. It's gonna be drawing skills, because, grab another sheet of paper.